So I've just made it up chapter 22 in Verity, so we're gonna go ahead and put that there for a second. I believe she is alive and well. I mean, we keep getting signs, right? Whether it was her being at the top of the stairs, crew waving to her in the window, crew admitting that they're like talking back and forth with each other. I mean, even the knife disappearing off of the floor. Like, there's just too many things that are pointing towards like her being alive. And it makes sense, right? Because she has made so many decisions, no matter how extreme they are. She has justified them, and well, I'm going to do this and Jeremy's going to love me more, right? He's going to feel sorry for me and he's going to want to take care of me, and we're going to get that connection back that we once had. Even to the point of drowning their daughter, right? Flipping a canoe over, drowning their daughter because she thinks that she's the victim in all of this and that Jeremy's going to come to her rescue and be there for her. And yeah, that didn't go over too well, right? Because obviously crew was there. Crew ratted her out. And yeah, he definitely knows the truth at this point. So of course he's going to leave, and her only solution is to, end it, right? Run her car into a tree. But that didn't work out for her too well, right? She ended up in a vegetative state. But I feel like she was conscious during this vegetative state. I feel like Jeremy obviously probably regretted this conversation that they had right before everything happened. So obviously he feels guilty, right? He's taking care of her and she is loving it, right? Jeremy finally loves her the way he used to. And then maybe she eventually woke up from this vegetative state, but realized that once she becomes conscious that Jeremy might turn her in. And so she just decides to stay, faking this whole entire thing so that Jeremy will continue just taking care of her, right? But then obviously Lowen steps into the picture. The jealousy is brewing, so obviously she's going to have to start making moves. I think we're going to definitely get the truth on the whole, alive, situation here very shortly. The other option is that she's actually like a decent wife and Jeremy's the problem, and Jeremy's the one that flipped over the canoe and didn't warn the other lady about the peanut allergy. And yeah, maybe this entire manuscript was written by Jeremy to make it look like his wife is a really horrible person. But then I also feel like if Lowen, reading Verity's books and reading her manuscripts, I feel like she would be able to decipher if they were two different authors. So I don't necessarily think that's the case, but I don't know. It's always a possibility. You never know with these books.